Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Oh, easy pickings there. Gets a good foot in there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's shifting through the gears here. Dida claims it without any fuss. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved. Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Dembele. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Well, that has not gone well. AC Milan could counter here. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hullet! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Oh, it's played into the area. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And this is Dembele. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
Pepe. Xavi Alonso. And that pass isn't the best. And now the breakaway. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cafu. And he's played it back. Cristiano Ronaldo aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Nedved. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dink through, and he shoots! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, we had a feeling, Peter, that he would show up sometime, but not in such spectacular style. I can tell you it certainly made one man's job a lot easier in this half-time break.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish. And quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So straight into the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts.
Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Vitinha, space for him to turn and look.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vieira.
Xavi Alonso.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. Hullet. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nedved. Vieira. Nedved. He's on it. Can he get away?
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nedved knocks it into space, so no flag here. And this is Nedved. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, it's Dembele.
Oh, that's nice.
Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Cafu. And it's Seedorf. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Dembele, and that's a dangerous ball.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's a shade optimistic. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vitinha. And here's Hullet. Now it's Nedved. Nedved! So close to drawing level.
Nedved was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Bale, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cafu. Cafu plays it in. And he's there to clear it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been won straight back. Deep into stoppage time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. And that'll be the end of that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. And there's just the keeper in his... Can he finish? And the ball is out of play. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
Vieira. Eto'o. Cafu. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Floated through. And that has been knocked clear. Seedorf. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pullet, looking for a runner. Oh, that's clever. Adriano! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Seedorf is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by football.
He's having a shot! That's a lovely, neat pass.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Desai. Out towards the flank. And it's Vieira. A nice sequence of passes, this. And he's only too happy to take that back. Yaya Toure. Desai. Desai scooting forward. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Now he's got space here. Floated through. He's got away. Elects to cross. Seedorf. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Pullet. Threads one in. Great chance! Ruud Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Viene sostituito
So off we go again.
Numero 23.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's Eto! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught napping. He's there and gets it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foot in. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Knocks it into space. Swings it. Header! And he's stuck it away. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Great vision. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Adriano! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Adriano clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
That is a little undercooked. He is through here. It's Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
10.
second corner of the game.
Numero 19. Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero
And he
15.
gets rid in a hurry.
Il numero 13. Il numero 21.
It's a little off
Cambio di
target.
giocatori.
Cafu. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Looking tidy in position. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's looking wide, pings in, getting up there! No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
It's a promising position.
Madrid clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
There's the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Ibrahimovic fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll...
Ibrahimovic! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw, and the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 17.
Well, the 2 coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough, and now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pele charging forward, the ball at his feet. That's beautifully weighted. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hoisted in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Pele. Vieira. And this is Shevchenko. Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist?
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Has to go back here. Ibrahimovic. Dembele. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Zanetti. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, now here's Adriano, quite an enigma.
That probably best describes him. A fabulous natural talent that can be erratic.
And here's Dembele.
Oh, that was vital.
And this is Hullet. It's a searching pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ambitious ball here.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And that has been cleared. Cafu, nicely aimed pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adriano bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cafu. Pass is coming off in...
Takes a shot! Gareth glittering Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hullet, never out of the action for very long. Chips it through.
It's Bale! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Drives it in. Tries to get it clear, and it's Bale.
Oh, super ball!
Nice interception, well timed.
Madrid really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, they could break here.
Seedorf. Vitinha. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Adriano. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hullet makes a dash for it. And he's intervened well there. Nedved. And here's Hullet. Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he welcomes it in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played over towards the opposite flank. Cafu plays it all the way forward.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's in a great position here. Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Bale. Adriano. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gullit, and here's Nedved, and Gullit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Gullit, Cafu finding himself in space. And they've got rid. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nedved. And it's Seedorf. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Gullit. Gullit. Seedorf. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Gullit, and he's chosen to go back. Some intricate passing looking... Adriano! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh no, this does... Decent chance! It's hit the uprights. It's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Nedved. Tries to play it through. That is a brilliant interception. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Nedved with a real chance here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal.
Nedved!
Madrid, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming. Nedved closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Seedorf. And this is Dembele. And it's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso charging forward, the ball at his feet. Terrific effort! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 14.
Madrid leading now.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's a tiny finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So that goal then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Del Piero. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Pepe clears it away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Pass somewhat off target. And the shot! Brilliant save from Buffon! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Del Piero with the short one. Yaya Toure, towering header! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, they've done the hard part. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.